Hi, I'm Robin. Separation anxiety is very common, especially in toddlers. So you may be experiencing that, but there's good news. There are some things that you can do to make things easier for you and your child. If you make sure that your child is well rested, well fed, their diapers changed, like all their needs are met, the separating from you will be much easier. Practice separation on a small scale. Go into the next room, go for a short amount of time, give little breaks, and then kind of work your way up. If you can prepare your child ahead of time so they know that they're going to be away from you, it's much better. For example, saying like, now remember, later today we're going to go over to grandma's and mommy's going to drop you off and you're going to have a great time over there. If you can have fun activities for your child prepared while you're gone, it's much better. Sometimes when I work outside the home, my husband will take our son to like a museum, to parks, to like places that he'll like meet other kids and have a good time. Although being in a familiar place is also very helpful for some kids. He's a very active kid, so we try to do active things while I'm gone because he's going to enjoy it. He's going to get like some of that energy out. And he's going to be so busy, he won't even think about me, which is good. Some parents take offense to that. And think about that, what that means like about your own self-perception. You don't need your child to be upset when you're gone for them to love you and care about you. I know that seems obvious, but some parents, they feel like, oh, they didn't even like care that I was leaving and they're just playing and happy and would like them to be like a little bit like missing me. You don't need that. That doesn't mean that they don't love you. That shows that you've been doing things to make your child feel secure in their own body. And that's more important than them feeling secure because you're there. It's actually a wonderful thing. That's what you should be striving for. So think about that. Maybe subconsciously you're projecting some things into the situation that are actually fueling that separation anxiety in your child. If you can get to know your caregiver ahead of time with your child, it's much better. So if you're hiring like a babysitter, for example, either setting up a meeting beforehand where you can just play all of you together, or if that's not possible, at least give some together time so the transition's easier. Many times when we need someone to care for our son, we leave him at my husband's aunt's place. Sometimes we go over there and we don't leave him. Sometimes we go over there and we do leave him. It's somebody he knows, somebody he feels close to, and it's a consistent person. If you say goodbye the same way each time, it's easier for your child. I always say, bye-bye, see you later, have fun. So he knows that that means I'm leaving and he knows what to expect. You don't have to say goodbye and then tell them all these things and then have you think of something else, and just say goodbye once and go. Do not say goodbye until you're ready to leave. Because if you say goodbye and then you don't leave right away, you're actually creating more time that your child can be upset knowing that you're going to leave before you leave. And a lot of times kids are fine once their parents leave and they have like a minute or two, they calm down. But if you say you're going to leave and then you don't leave, your child has time to get more and more upset because they're anticipating you leaving. Just say goodbye and go, and make it like a nice, short, happy thing, and then just go. And don't make that face that parents make when their kid gets upset. Like, ooh, let your child know it's okay. Do that with your voice, do that with your face. Just, oh yeah, have fun, okay, bye. Make it like a fun thing because they're reading you. So even if you're trying to sympathize with them or you feel guilty, do not let it show on your face. You show it on your face, you're pretty much telling them this is how you should feel, be upset. And kids pick up on that at a very young age. If you can say something really specific about when you'll return, it's something for them to like, no, this happens, then this happens. So you could say, when you get back from the park, mommy will be home. Or after your nap, daddy's gonna be back. Or you're gonna go to the museum and then we're gonna meet at grandma's and I'll be there. If you can say something concrete and actually follow through with it, it's really great. Do not say any specifics if you're not sure. Don't tell your child, oh, I'll be back after lunch, if you're not certain you're going to be there. The biggest mistake that most parents make is they think that by sneaking out, they're avoiding drama for their child. No, you're actually creating drama, because at some point they realize you're gone. They get the idea that adults just disappear. You could leave at any moment and they wouldn't know when, and they wouldn't know when to expect it. And you also don't get that positive ending to your time with them. So you really should just say goodbye. Make it quick, but do it. Even if they're busy doing something, you think, oh, I could just leave, they won't even notice. As soon as they notice, they have the drama. It might make you feel better. You don't have to watch them. You don't have to see them upset, but you're actually making it worse for them. If you can keep the new environment more familiar, so for example, if you're taking them to daycare, maybe you give them a blanket or a toy that they're familiar with to kind of bridge that gap between the two environments. My husband would be in the home and he would either take him on a walk or take him out to the patio or something like that, because then he perceived it like he was leaving. I was leaving also, but he perceived it like he was going. If I just leave, he would be more likely to feel like abandoned. But if he's the one leaving, then it's kind of like feeling like his choice. Some kids respond really well to having like reminders of you, like pictures or maybe something of yours, like an object. Some kids do not respond well to that. Some kids like to see and it comforts them. Other kids, they see the picture or they see the object and they get more upset. So you kind of just have to figure that out. If they're having issues with, that they can't calm down over time once you leave, if you're the caregiver or your spouse is saying like, no, they took forever, try a picture or try an object and then see if it makes it worse. Some kids will just look at that picture and get so upset because they're thinking about you being gone. Other kids, they see it and it's a comfort. It's like mommy or daddy are still here. For other kids, it's like it's a reminder that they're gone. So just see what works best for your kid. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and your child will be okay. You'll be okay. Just follow these tips, it'll get easier.